Hello everyone and welcome back. Today is going to be a gameplay video where instead of talking about squad through the lens of real world tactics and the milsim mindset as in my discussion videos, we're going to be looking at some gameplay that has a unique aspect to it that I think is worth delving into. Today is going to be about squad leading, but squad leading a small team that's focused on what the community calls backlining. This is where instead of being one of the line rifle squads duking it out for control of the objectives, you're playing as a much smaller squad that's in a supportive role, where you're sneaking around behind enemy lines, hunting and destroying their fobs. A good backline squad can have an outsized impact on the game. This is because rather than being focused on the stand-up fight or capturing objectives, they're primarily focused on impacting the flow of the match by stifling those enemy spawn points. That simple act of disrupting the enemy's habs and radios has massive butterfly effects on the rest of the match and your team's ability to win the important fights that are on the objectives themselves. One thing to remember though is that no backlining squad can be successful without that foundation of a solid team fighting on the objectives. It's always important to make sure your team has those main squads in position first before you start dedicating manpower to doing sneaky shenanigans away from those big fights. Remember, ultimately, you're a supporting effort for the team as a backliner, not the main effort. Today's going to be a longer video because I have two gameplay rounds I want to share today. The first one, my squad joined mid-match, and it consists of pretty straightforward fob hunting on Black Coast. It doesn't have a lot of action, but there's some good sneaky stuff that we do that I wanted to dissect for all you newer players out there. The second one is a full round on Mutaha, playing as the insurgents, and it involved some of the most unconventional, daring strategies for my team that I've ever seen in squad. It was crazy, I've never seen anything like it, and I'd love for some of the more experienced squad players that are watching this to give me their thoughts on what transpired. I've bookmarked the rounds, so feel free to jump around. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this longer dual round format, or if you prefer my usual 20-minute single round format. Otherwise, give this video a like or dislike depending on how you felt about it, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, so let's dive into the first round, and immediately I want to break down what I'm seeing on the map and how I'm making my decisions as a squad leader. So this part isn't even specific to backlining, it's just relevant to every squad leader out there. Having just joined the match, the immediate thing I'm looking for to orient myself are the two active objectives. So you can see here is my team's defense point at Hill 324. We are playing as the PLAMC, while the point we need to be attacking is Chernikov Electric. Our defense point at Hill 324 is stable currently, and our team is just beginning a fresh attack on Chernikov Electric. The second thing I'm looking for is habs and radios, making sure our team has a spawn for each objective. As you can see, we have one for both, and neither are currently under attack and in danger of being taken down. And finally, I'm looking for any enemy habs or radios that have been marked. And as you can see here, there's a radio marked India 9, as well as an enemy hab and radio on Juliet 10. Our team's squads 14 and 3 look like they spawned on our attack fob and are looking to immediately push in a straight line to that enemy fob and onwards to Chernikov Electric. So immediately, my thought is, 1, we have enough forces on defense, therefore I should help with the attack. And 2, I should look for a flank to support the attack on Chernikov because everybody else is rolling straight in. This will make the attack more effective, and it will also give me a chance to look for where enemy reinforcements are coming from to find their spawns.
Dance at J11 is gonna be behind enemy lines, so we could spawn there and just start moving east.
My thought was spawn J11.
Yeah.
And kind of come at it, come at it, actually.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because 14 and 3 are moving straight in.
I feel like...
And before we spawn in, let's take a look at our squad composition. In a normal 9-man infantry squad, you want to make sure you have your medics, your riflemen, your AT, your fire support, etc, etc. We, however, are a very small 4-man squad. There are 3 of us here right now, but we do have a 4th who's about to join us. We don't have the manpower to be running a generalist squad structure. So our angle here is that we need to make some trade-offs and aim to pack as big of a punch in the small package as possible. For backlining, I'd usually want a combat engineer, maybe a hat, but those are all currently taken by the rest of the team. So we opt to go for 2 lats and 1 rifleman. With this setup, we're still able to kill enemy infantry and dig down radios because everybody has a rifle and a shovel, but now we're also a threat to enemy vehicles as well with the 2 lats. The rifleman provides us with ammo resupply to rearm the lats, and most importantly, the squad rally. The only thing we're lacking is a medic to keep us alive, so we really need to be careful not to get into unnecessary fights or to get killed.
Give me fire team, Dance.
Hello. I'm right here.
Next objective is going to be either bridge, it's going to be here, or it's going to be torpedo. It's going to be one of these 2.
Okay. Alright, we're going west. Follow me. You can see here after I spawn in, I assign fire teams to everyone. This is super important. I see way too many squad leaders that neglect to do this, or they'll do something like pass out only the fire team leader roles, but don't assign the rest of the squad members into a fire team. Put everyone into a fire team because that little bit of structure and organization will help you with controlling the squad when you're issuing out tasks, but it also allows the fire team members themselves to pass the FTL role amongst themselves to place down those map markers if they have to. I'm going to drop a rally around where move mark is, and we're going to try and get a flank in because the rest of the team is just lemming training.
Dance, I'm on your team.
Right.
Thank you.
JC spawn J11 and move out west with us. And here you see JC joins our squad. He's already been asked to play as a rifleman off camera, but note that I immediately make sure to first put him in a fire team, and second, provide him with immediate instructions on what to do. That second step is very important when you're squad leading with randoms to minimize the risk of people spawning in random locations and running off to Narnia.
I could have done it. You're questioning my abilities.
I am questioning your abilities as a resident.
Now you can see here I have my command map open. That's the map you open with the caps lock key so that I can plan our route to get into Chernikov Electric in more detail. We don't want to mindlessly run in a straight line through everything. The key thing I'm looking for are covered and concealed routes that we can take leading to the point. And you can see here I identify this creek bed as a defilade that I can use to approach Chernikov Electric from the south. Our friendlies are also in contact with the enemy southeast of the point, which we can tell from the dead squad leader and the helmet mark here. And this route provides us with the potential to get a good flanking action on the enemy. My immediate goal as a squad leader at this point is to get us to that creek bed.
That would have been able to be done. I would have hit that.
We're going to go to my move, we're going to drop a rally, and then we're going to follow that little creek bed northeast.
Ready to slap on
and try and bypass as much of the town as we can. Oh, and of course, I remembered to brief my squad on what we're doing. This is very important so that your squad knows what the hell is going on.
I tried to
We got enemy.
Contact west, contact west.
3, 2, 4.
On my observe, on my observe.
From J7
They
east.
fucked me even harder. I'm
We can
pushing
get
through
past
Orchard.
Rallies down.
I'm pushing through Orchard.
On our way to the creek bed, a friendly combat engineer who is moving with us gets engaged and killed by enemies. So we've taken hard enemy contact. After calling that out, my first action is to immediately drop a squad rally where I'm standing. This ensures that we will have a spawn point in case this engagement goes south.
Hello, I need
They're
a
close,
squad
they're
to,
within like
come
100
to
meters.
my location and
He's
build
on the
a
fence, on the fence, on the fence, on
rehab.
the fence.
We brought the logi here and everything. We just don't have enough people, and like we've never like
Yeah, he's down, he's down. He's down.
done this before. So we're gonna need you guys to come in.
Alright, let's clear out that building on my move and just see what's out there, see what's out there. The fact that there are enemies here in this area suggests that there's likely to be a fob here, so I immediately change our immediate plans to focus on seeing what's going on over here. I've got Hesco walls on my observe, they've got a hab here.
Acknowledged. Moving.
Bruise, I think.
And here you can see me placing a fob creation mark on my observe marker, which I had placed on the Hesco walls I spotted earlier. This gives us a local area inside of which there has to be an enemy radio, because the enemy can't construct fortifications without first placing a radio. Our goal now is to find and destroy that radio.
That your vehicle is.
Yeah, I'm watching. Hold in center.
Just cross the river and go to the other side.
Contact
Maybe
on my
5
observe.
on the coast. J10.
Thank you very much for that information. I was unaware.
He's on the fence, he's on the
Over and out.
That's 1 times enemy Bradley destroyed.
It's Bradley coming up on the north side.
Hey, right here, Dance, I got a repair station. I'll mark it.
Okay.
I got radio
I'm
on
the
my
marker
pod.
accurate.
Inside
They
this
got
building.
GL?
Helmet. I got radio. And infantry. Radio and infantry on my pod.
Roger. We found an enemy radio marked accurate I-11.
Have on me here. I'm camping this shit.
I'm just gonna hold
you're
on
gonna
to
have to. I'm
it.
getting
That'll
shots
give you
from
guys a
that,
chance
but
to
I
clear out Chernikov and
Get
Electric.
this radio.
I'll kill it if I can. And within a few seconds, my squad has found the enemy radio. That was really, really fast. Notice that my main concern right now, though, is marking accurate information on the map and also communicating with the other squad leaders in command comms. As much as I want to get in on the action, I have a job to do, and I need to trust my squad mates to do their thing as the shooters.
Yeah. Let's heard the shots. You killed him. Whoever threw that nade, you killed him.
It was
Friendly, near the head.
Roger.
digging radio now.
Yep, get
Third,
shovels on that
I'm over
radio.
Jason.
I'm
We
moving
probably
to
got it
cover
on,
Clover.
It's proxy down.
Yeah, JC and Schmeep stay on that hab to keep it proxied. Two players can proxy an enemy hab, making it unspawnable for the enemy if they're within 20 meters of it. So I keep JC and Schmeep to do that, while Clover begins digging down the enemy radio to destroy it. I move to join Clover and provide him with some security.
Squad 6, I am.
Radio's
Oh,
over
shit,
there.
just a
Don't have to
second.
worry about the hat spawning now.
Nice.
Alright, push out, get some eyes out in case they have a rally.
There's a window behind me that I can't look at.
Guys,
I got you, I'm holding the doorway.
so we can get forward attack zone without putting our radios in
Yeah,
maps
that
in
makes
dangerous
sense.
areas.
Southeast.
So get rallies down.
My squad has.
And just like that, the enemy radio is on bleed. We have 75 seconds until it fully bleeds out and is destroyed. Until then, we just need to hold a defense against any enemies that try and save it.
Your Logi has been hit by an IED and is now.
Enemy contact southeast.
It's making a lot of noises.
Hold the building. I'm getting inside.
I want 2 people in the radio building, 2 people outside, or in a different building.
I'm in radio building.
Okay, I'm moving out. While we wait for the radio to bleed, I'm trying to figure out our next move. There's an enemy radio marked to the north in India 9, so my thought is to go for that next. We do have a friendly squad leader in that area, so I ask him to verify whether the marker is accurate. Hey, 15, is that radio accurate?
Yeah, I'll let you know.
I mean, if he was
Enemies are pushing from the south. We're about to lose
Okay,
J7.
once this radio in the south goes down, I'm gonna move my squad up north to help you.
at a constant speed.
Radio's down. Radio's
All right.
down.
And just like that, we've killed an enemy radio. This one was a really easy kill. We came across very little resistance. My next goal now is to get my squad moving north to go for that India 9 radio. I want to make that movement as rapidly as possible to minimize our downtime and maintain tempo, but I also need to maintain spawn points for our squad, namely the rally. I could just leave it there and rearm my rally off of my rifleman's ammo bag, but our ammo is limited and I need to conserve it when possible. So I send my guys to begin moving north without me while I take a detour to recover our rally. We are moving north to this radio marker.
It's 300 meters.
How many?
You guys get moving. I'm gonna pick up the
300?
rally just to save ammo.
Do we know what this operation is?
Boo. They got me.
East stance, northeast, down the road that we're on.
What's up?
Man, at
Northeast.
least got a gunner.
Multiple contacts.
North, yeah,
Okay.
northeast down the road we're on.
Give me
Mark's
FTL
off.
marks.
I'm gonna stay alive and just try to get out of this house and get back towards you.
My squad runs into enemies here, so I link up with Schmeep to redeploy our squad rally before sweeping through that town to clear any enemies. Schmeep, we have contact to our north. He doesn't see us. We're okay.
Yeah, I just saw them. I just saw them. Behind that greenhouse, right?
Yeah.
We need to
Yeah.
engage.
All
You need to
right.
get
Everybody
around the
push and
north
clear up move mark. Push and clear up move mark.
Can't be
They
inside.
said only we're gonna win.
No way to
You got a
go,
text
man.
message.
Break contact to the west, and we're gonna push north to that radio.
Right off the road.
We don't immediately find any enemies to kill, so my priority now is to get back on task to move north and destroy that enemy radio. I also don't want to waste more time moving south to pick up the rally, so I link up with my rifleman JC to rearm it proactively. JC, I'm gonna need your ammo bag here for a new rally because I'm just gonna keep that one down.
Make sure the enemy, you're out killing the enemies.
Armor.
Here, JC.
Maybe to the north.
Ammo?
Oh, never mind. It's squad 6 shooting.
Careful, there might
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
infantry up in this.
Contact on my
Contact on
quads.
him.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm Bravo FTO. My fault. I went down.
That's it. Well, I'm dead.
He's inside here.
Sounds like it. Or right around the corner. I'm not sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna bypass. Clover and JC respawn on the rally. Shmeep, hold up so I can drop a new one after they respawn. 2 of my 4 squad members get caught and downed. I'm really not trying to get into firefights here, and I need them to get back up. Although I have rearmed my rally, I'm not sure if I'll be able to survive long enough to meet up with Shmeep and place a new one, so I tell Clover and JC to just immediately respawn on the one we have. My next goal is to get out of this town, link up with Shmeep to place a new rally in a safe location to the west, and then move on to attack that enemy radio.
On my body, Shmeep.
Hey, this is gonna be a hot rally. I don't know if you're gonna be able to get it down here.
I want to try and get further to the west. Do you think you'll be able to move?
I mean, if you're gonna wait for them to respawn, or do you have one already?
I have one, but I'm just gonna let them respawn
Okay, yeah.
to make sure they
Yeah.
respawn.
I'm gonna move west. Yeah.
Sneak attack over
Yeah,
now.
what you're thinking.
I'm gonna touch your shoulder while we're.
Dance. I'm kidding.
Submit a sharp report. Alright, Shmeep and I are gonna try and get eyes on that radio, and you guys can trail behind.
Hopefully,
It's going
10
right in front of
keeps
us on the right.
pushing
Smoke's
east towards
popping
you
off.
in
Copy.
the rally. Or
Do you
west,
want me
I
to make a
mean.
run for it and try to get inside?
No, let's take it slow-ish. See what we can see.
We got a good halfway here on the left.
Alright, moving to you.
Right ahead. You know what? We should try to make a push while that smoke's up.
Yeah, I had the same thought. Let's go. At this stage, I'm pushing in to find and attack the enemy radio. Because I need to maintain tempo, I don't wait for JC and Clover. Instead, I'm hoping they'll come in as follow-on forces. Meanwhile, I do see a friendly squad leader on the map approaching from the south, so I radio in to coordinate with him. 15, I'm pushing that radio from the west if you want to push in with us.
I'm going through front.
It is actually kind of hot down here at Hill 324. They just haven't gone
I
yet.
got infantry right in front.
Yeah.
Oh, look
Gotcha.
at that.
Two.
Well,
Hold
my
on,
squad
thank you,
needs
guys.
to defend this radio and have.
You lucky
Here's
boy.
the hab. Yeah, I hear radio. Oh fuck, the entrance is in the front.
That's an MG.
Not friendly.
We have contact east.
I'm going inside.
Contact on my observe.
I'm going inside. It's in staircase dance. I can probably hold this.
Alright, while Shmeep works the radio, I'm holding outside to defend against the enemy I spotted to the east. Shmeep's digging radio right now.
Yeah, bye.
Entrance is front side. North side of
We have
building.
contact east. Contact east of my pause.
Furthest door east. Radio's disabled.
Good
Or
shit.
hab's disabled, radio's down one layer.
I got a bandage, I'm low on health.
Hab's down, do you want to try to cover front door?
Yeah, I'm trying to make the movement safely though, because they're pushing me.
Yeah, I can hear their footsteps. I'll let you know once radio's bleeding.
I got, oh, okay. Okay,
If you
thank
guys,
you.
JC, Clover, if you guys can do it in a position where you can
More
cover the
contact
front
east.
door and kill anybody before they get in.
Yeah,
No.
I'm on my Bravo, pushing in
As
right
soon
now.
as this is bleeding, I'm going down a floor. It's bleeding. 60 seconds.
Alright.
The Hab's kind of blocking the front door, no? Or no, never mind. No, I see.
No, north side, front door. 50 seconds on radio.
I'm dead. Ooh, yeah. I really whiffed my shots there, and I get punished heavily for it. There was also a second enemy that I didn't know about, and between the two of them, I get caught in a crossfire that I just stood no chance against.
Are we winning?
Thankfully, JC and Clover have moved up to join us. Clover quickly dies, but the radio is now on bleed, and all we need to do is stop the enemy from reaching it until it bleeds out.
It's okay, we're taking Chernikov.
I traded.
JC, just hold that doorway.
He's gone now.
Radio
I
birds.
killed one.
Squad 10 on Chernikov.
Radio's gone.
Requesting backup.
Good shit, boys. Yeah, radio's done.
I-9 radio is dead. We killed the radio.
We got a Logi outside.
Good
I
work,
think.
boys. We do manage to kill the radio, but most of the squad is now dead. So I need to reassess the map and figure out where we can respawn. JC is still alive, but this area is crawling with enemies, which means that trying to go for revives is a poor choice. So we're going to take a look at the map here. You can see our team is in a pretty precarious position. We're low on tickets with just 57 left. The enemy is pushing Hill 324, which has sparse defenders, but we do have a large wave of reinforcements coming off of the defense hab. Meanwhile, our team insists on continuing to attack Chernikov Electric, although it'd probably be advisable to just turtle up on the defense point instead now. That said, given our team's current disposition, the best outcome we can hope for is for the attack on Chernikov Electric to be successful enough that we can at least neutralize it. That would prevent the enemy from fully capturing Hill 324 and gaining 60 tickets. So although it's not the ideal strategy right now, we do need to just work with the situation in front of us, which means maximizing the chances for our team's attack on Chernikov to succeed. So I respawn my squad to help push that attack point.
In front of us.
Try and get to my move and see if we
Okay,
can
yeah.
intercept those guys that just killed us as they try and move back to
Okay,
Chernikov.
There's a Logi here on Bravo.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, my squad finds an enemy logistics truck, and a friendly ZBD IFE arrives on scene, so I inform the ZBD of the truck's location so that it can destroy it and help drain the enemy's tickets, while we continue on to the objective. Squad 6, there's an enemy Logi marked on
you shot
I-10,
it
Squad
down.
13
Yeah,
move, you can kill it.
Let's see if
I'm
we can
calling
get
in the
on
IFE.
Let's just try to get
Yeah,
on
I'll kill
Chernikov,
it.
guys.
Yep,
Best
that's
we
the
can do at
goal.
this point is
Try and take that
double nuke.
point. Let's try and double nuke,
Double
guys.
neutral at the very least.
We gotta get Chernikov.
We're gonna have. They're only taking Hill on one chevron. We're losing by rally.
Okay. I think we'll be okay as long as you guys keep moving on hill.
South and north.
Yeah, northeast side. That's where I'm hearing gunshots. I just saw one coming in. I killed him.
Oh,
Contact on my
Yeah,
observe.
gunshots northeast.
6, there, I marked a transport.
Did you get him?
East, that's another 5 tickets.
Get on cap.
No.
I didn't. He's still
We're
alive
taking-
somewhere.
Where was he?
We're taking
Was he inside this building or
Taking
down
yellow
low?
324. I'm not tracking.
He was outside.
We're taking Chernikov 4 chevs.
Chevrons on hill.
We should be fine on Hill. I'm about to call artillery
We
just
got
in
5
case.
chevrons. We got 5 chevrons.
Just in case he's inside there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, behind us, behind us.
Behind us.
And you saw there a sneaky enemy causing me a lot of problems, but our team is capturing Chernikov very quickly. So although the enemy does neutralize Hill 324, we should be alright as long as we keep up this momentum. As you can see on the upper right corner here, we do neutralize Chernikov, and we're now locked in a double neutral.
It's probably a hot drop, so get ready.
Get ready for a hot drop on Chernikov out of that striker.
Is that a Bradley?
Good
What's
place.
that noise?
Yeah, it's friendly.
An enemy striker appears at Chernikov, which begins engaging us with the 50 cal, and we in turn engage with Lats. Now at this stage, all this game comes down to is kills. We're so low on tickets, and the enemy team is probably too. Our players simply need to trade positive to grind them down to 0 tickets before we lose all of ours.
No, it's friendly. It's ZBD. That's not pushing, even though we hit that.
How the fuck did our Vic lose that? And a shocking development, our ZBD IFB loses a 1v1 fight against the Striker APC. I don't know if they were already damaged or what happened, but that loss is a huge blow that brings us down to 4 tickets. And this was just a huge missed opportunity overall because our team ends up retaking Hill 324, allowing us to start capturing Chernikov Electric. And sadly, this round ends with a close defeat, ending with 29-0 tickets. If we hadn't lost that ZBD, we probably would have had a solid shot at capturing Chernikov Electric before we lost all of our tickets. That could have netted us an extra 60 tickets to eventually go for the win. But it's alright. GG's on that round. It was well played from everybody. Here's the scoreboard, and let's move on to this. Let's grab a Humvee. Alright, so for this round, I'm going to minimize how much I talk about the fundamentals of squad leading, as I did during the first round, and just get right into my thought processes as a squad leader and what's going on the map. By the way, I am not the ultimate expert when it comes to this game because, to be honest, I make a lot of mistakes, and I'm also not the most mechanically gifted FPS player. I'm just trying to get you to understand what I was thinking in the moment during these videos, and to also help people who are new to the game, not to mention make them fun to watch. So tell me your thoughts on these gameplays down below. So anyways, here we are in the staging phase, and all the squad leaders are coming up with our initial game plan on the command map. We're playing as the Insurgents against the Canadians, and our first point is North Orchard, which is on the west side of the map. So we're anticipating that the objectives will be moving down this western lane, so that's where most of the team will go. My 4-man squad is manning an open-top Humvee armed with a 50 cal, and a technical armed with a ZSU-23 AA gun. I look at the map and immediately notice that somebody is trying to place a very aggressive fob down here. That means that one of our Logi trucks is going balls deep into enemy territory. To me, that gives me bad vibes for this round, but I decide that I'm going to roll with it. My plan is to drive super fast straight down the middle of the map as an advanced guard and take first contact to try and support whoever that is as best I can.
I'm gonna back up. So 7, if you want to do that dirty thing, you can do it.
It's in character.
I have a Humvee and 4 dudes, so I can try. Yeah.
Everyone else though, we need to get mid control where those boats are. So 8, I need you to get control near those boats. Where are you gonna do that from?
Okay, so we're gonna go to my move and like rush it and see what happens, but most of the team is going to be focused on controlling the middle where the boats are. After I brief my squad on what our general plan is, I also notice that our Humvee has 3 squad members, while the AA truck only has 1, so I tell Clover to move from the Humvee to the AA truck so that we have 2 fully crewed vehicles. Small details like this matter and can have huge implications for the game down the line. Hey, one of us hop in the AA truck with JC so he has a driver, or a gunner rather.
Right.
Are we turning left or are we holding so I can mow some fuckers down or get mowed down?
Tell me to hold if you want me to hold, you're the gunner.
Well, we're holding now.
Wait, why are we going down the middle?
Yeah, why do we have a lot of people going down those heroes?
We don't go down the middle. I don't think.
Someone just did that to fuck with people.
Yeah, it's left side.
It's on all the points are on the west. I don't know why we go down the middle. That's dumb.
I'm not going. I'm only trying to fight some initial contact. I'm not trying to put down a hab. I only have a Humvee.
Yeah, let's hold here.
Well, squad 6 is there with a Logi. He's gonna get to die.
Well, 6, can you please go north and west? And in typical squad fashion, our team is immediately full of confusion a minute and 30 seconds in. In addition, Squad 6, with a Logi truck, remains intent on going balls deep into enemy territory. Command Comm's confusion aside though, things are going as I expected them to, so I stick with my original plan of trying to support Squad 6, because I'll be damned if I let our team just lose a Logi without a fight.
I don't know.
There's a lav, I think. Alright, we're gonna go and try and save
They didn't
Squad
call
6.
middle. Yeah. Oh, right here in front.
Up the tap B, tap B, tap B, tap B. Yeah. Fuck him up. Short burst. One tap V dead.
Reloading.
Good kill.
Enemy him. Oh, not friendly.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Run that guy
Oops.
over. Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, their armor's not gonna be heading middle. So they're gonna be on
Yo,
this west
6,
side.
what is that what is that radio, 6?
Where's the enemy team?
And just as I think, maybe this isn't going to be so bad after all, I check my map to see Squad 6 place a radio so far forward it's not just balls deep now. The balls are in. At this stage, I don't know where my squad's second vehicle, the AA truck, is, or what the hell is going on with Squad 6. All I know is that I have a self-imposed mission to support Squad 6, so I proceed to dive in and give them support.
They all go east?
6.
What,
You are.
what are they playing? Hold on.
Bro, what is
They want support. They want support dance.
We're gonna destroy
This
it.
is free. We can drive around with impunity.
Okay.
They want support.
Okay. Here, let's try and backline them a little bit.
Striker smoked out on one move. They want support.
Hit once with
They
toe.
want support Canadians. We can drive around with impunity. All they have is a coyote and a tank that doesn't spawn for 15 minutes. For 20 minutes.
Is that armor
Enemy
break
striker
action?
destroyed.
Oh, it's above. Okay.
Kill them, my brother!
Alright. I'm moving to help 6's radio so that it doesn't just die, I guess.
Shit, striker down. Nice.
Nice. Okay, 6, I don't know if you're an idiot or you're cooking, but I'm coming to help so that you don't die alone.
Yeah, we killed these.
He's only an idiot. He's an idiot if it fails, and he's cooking if it works. Alright? Chances are he's gonna fail.
I know, right?
Because it's inevitable.
You guys will melt it. Never mind on that striker. He's on fire. Just ran away.
That's not friendly. Not friendly.
Yep, yeah.
Five, it's gonna be
Do you hear him?
south.
Do you hear him? South of us? I'm gonna peek
No,
over this.
I hear him. I don't
I'm
see
cresting,
him.
I'm cresting.
There's a coyote out there.
Kill strikers.
And that is an enemy M113 TLAV, which has a closed top turret armed with a 50 cal and a 7.62 MG. In other words, I'm screwed. Right in front!
Oh, it's T left. I don't know if we can kill that. Back up.
I'm backing.
I'm
backing.
getting
Armor's
out.
at? Where
Hold
their
on,
armor's
hold
moving?
on. I'm getting out.
Yep. I'm also getting out. Or getting in the gun, rather. Hey, engage him as... On my observe, Snoop, on my observe.
We don't have any armor watching.
I'm down.
Oh, actually we do. Remind me of them now. Watching the far west.
He's engine.
I have one enemy APC engined on Squad 7 move mark Echo 8. Fuck him up, JC. Both Shmeep and I are downed, but not after crippling the enemy TLAV, which is now immobilized with a destroyed engine. JC and Clover in the AA truck are moving in to engage the TLAV from the northeast, but they will need support. And this is where I begin to realize that Squad 6 might be onto something here, because we're able to respawn on the Hab, rearm off of the ammo crate, and immediately re-engage the TLAV.
There's infantry all around it.
Yeah.
Enemy infantry dismounted from the
don't worry about
TLAV
it.
north of
We
U6.
got a close hab. We chilling.
It was down in the ditch, right before
Yeah, it's like
the
right.
hill.
It's right near where we're at.
Shmeep, can you come with me to the west? I'm gonna try and drop a rally.
I'm gonna try and kill this first really quick.
If you can, go for it.
He's dead. But he killed
TLAV
our
is dead.
vehicle.
TLAV is dead. With the death of the enemy TLAV, our team has now entrenched itself in the back lines of the enemy. This is going way better than I thought, but I still need to do my due diligence, so I look to drop a rally next to the radio as a backup spawn, and also as an early warning system. Good kill.
Yeah, but our vehicles, me and JC's vehicle, are still alive. We're gonna go try to go.
Tip,
Yeah.
you are actually cooking. We've determined.
You're right. I can't believe this is working. This is fucking insane.
The council has
We're gonna
determined
dig
that
down that radio. Squad 7, I'm gonna have you guys dig down that radio.
Roger that. I'll dig it down. Shmeep, dig down the radio. Dig down the radio, Shmeep. We gotta dig it down.
Yep.
Other way, other way.
I think it's should be spawning in. It should be spawning.
Priority is the radio.
Not too sure.
Is it 10 minutes or 15?
Pretty sure it's 10 on this one.
Shmeep, I swear to God, you gotta get your ass over here.
I need to get my tandem around just in case.
This is where I want to briefly talk about situations where the priorities of squad leaders clash with squad members. At this stage, Squad 6 lead is asking me to dig down this radio he has placed. From my perspective as a squad leader, the radios take top priority, especially when they're in a precarious position and they need to be removed, like this one. I asked Shmeep to dig it down, but as a hat player, he sees that there's an armor engagement to our northeast and prioritizes rearming his ammo so that he can engage the enemy if necessary. You will come across situations where you butt heads with your squad mates like this a lot when you're squad leading. The most important thing is that you communicate what you need to communicate and then you don't lose your cool or start complaining and talking shit. Work with your guys. Deal with the situation as it's given to you. It may or may not work out depending on who is right in the moment, but once the situation is done, just move on to the next problem. Personally, I've come to trust Shmeep's instincts, so although I was annoyed with him in the moment, I think he did have a solid case for doing what he did. 8, do you think they have a radio or a hab south of you by any chance? Or are they on the southern edge of the city?
That was fun.
Copy.
It was just a transport.
Shmeep eventually does get his ass to the radio to dig it down, and I use that time to plan our next move on the map. Our team has established a very good position on the main objectives inside the city, and I smell an opportunity to come up behind the enemy and dig out their fobs from under them.
Don't approve this, I'm just grabbing ammo.
If their MBT is up, it's rolling out of main right now.
Dan, so that you's gonna be
Copy. I have 2 toes left.
Alright, we dug down the radio. Radio is now gone.
here.
Hey, one, they're getting in a transport. They're about
We finally dig down the radio, but then Squad 6 immediately places a new one, albeit in a more secure location. At this stage, I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna let him do his thing. I'm gonna move up to support the main fight. Our team is currently capturing the middle point, Baraka North, and contesting the 5th point around Crash Site. So I'm going to move my squad northwest to recce the potential 6th points around Four Corners and Overgrown Village, and possibly attack any enemy radios from there.
tank is online, guys.
Yeah.
Tank.
He just stopped at the end of that bridge, like just south of me on Charlie. Where that Logi mark is where he stopped.
Alright, push out my move then. We'll take control of it and then wait for that points to advance. Our team is pushing Crash Site, but they're not gonna capture it for a while.
I don't see their thing in main.
I got their hat.
And we arrive at Overgrown Village, where I drop a rally and Shmeep finds an enemy hab. That pretty much confirms that this is the 6th objective, so we move to engage, cause the enemy some headaches, and pave the way for our team to steamroll if they're able to capture Crash Site.
Should be
Habs in this building. Habs in this
It's a
building right
20-minute
here.
timer.
20 minutes? Okay.
Roger that. Enemy hab, marked active, Charlie 7. We're looking for the radio right now.
I got radio
radio?
near Clover Paws.
Copy.
North building probably, or south.
Oh, I got it. In my building.
Enemy radio, marked accurate, Charlie 7.
Infantry all over it.
I got him.
Is that a C5, 5-1? Or
There's more.
We found both the enemy radio and the hab, so I move up to help my squad in the fight. I hear him shoveling, guys.
It's me. I'm digging.
Oh, you're digging? Oh, okay.
It's down. Hab's disabled. Covered.
On me, north, on me, north.
Hab is to the south. I'm gonna delete that marker.
Bang rally, everybody bang rally.
Pretty sure it's.
I really should have checked this right corner here. We immediately respawn on the rally and move to get back in the fight. As it turns out though, it was just the one enemy who JC is able to kill and then continue to dig down the enemy radio. Squad 6 abandons their 9000 IQ fob and arrives to provide us with some support.
Good shit, JC. Some bleed.
Radio on bleed, Charlie 7.
Yeah, we can end this shit right now if we push their hab.
From the back.
Oh yeah, that's my next move.
Just to start running since
The enemy radio is destroyed, and I seriously consider moving up to help take down the enemy Habs that are currently sustaining their fight on crash site. However, our line infantry squads are killing it right now, and they don't really need our help. So we decide to continue occupying this position, preventing the enemy from establishing new defenses and setting the stage for a steamroll.
We might not be needed. If it's a 20-minute timer, it's going to be out in 30 seconds.
There's no way
Okay.
the Hab is marked accurate.
Just stay on
Is it
four
actually-
corners, get ready for the cap.
Yeah, I with the AD drone.
it's
It's going to be here. Hit once with toe, hit once with toe.
Take this spot.
Those two mine marks dance are the last point for the enemy team.
Yeah, copy. In the meantime, my squad has gone an extended period without resupply, so I coordinate with the nearby BRDM to get ourselves some ammo. Hey, Squad 5, can you meet me on Squad 7 move mark so my guys can rearm off your Vic?
It's a BRDM. I don't know how much ammo he has.
Thank you, thank you.
300, I think.
Yep, Squad 5's
Get
coming.
to the road and yell at him, Clover.
Yeah, he's coming.
Oh,
Meet
he's
up with
coming.
him.
Oh, what a beauty.
You, sir, are a beautiful, sexy man. Oh no.
You just smoked dance.
Alright, you're good.
It was
They got a fob. They got some sort of fob. EA fob.
There was a
Got infantry spawning out of it. We got hit. We're getting fucked up.
Schmeep, why are you incompetent, Schmeep? Come on.
Look like a squad.
They have a shit ton of infantry rolling through main. We died.
You're good.
There's a shit ton
Get
of...
out of here.
Alright, JC, what do you see over
Thank you
there?
for your service.
Thank you.
Not much. I'm looking to see.
We got 200
You're
allies.
very
Okay.
handsome and tall.
And it isn't too long before our team secures crash site and my squad's forward positioning pays off.
Look at that.
Get in the cap, get in the cap.
Yes.
Alright, we're capping Overgrown Village. We could use more bodies.
Yeah, I think they're turtling on, they got turtling on their second point, I think.
Hey, contact these close.
East close, copy.
Right side.
Oh, no way. Auto run just fucked
That
me.
attack
I'm throwing a frag.
You're inside the orchard on the east
Yeah,
side.
so that be.
They're on my
I'm
observe.
going into a bush.
I'm just hitting early. I'm hitting early.
Enemy contact, east side of Overgrown Village. They're counter-attacking on the east side.
They'll help you guys.
Alright, we're gonna try to kill with the technical.
Bush.
Oh, you scared me, dude. I would have killed you if you didn't.
I'm healing myself. Ugh. Man, he did kill me.
And as is squad tradition, we have a nice little friendly fire incident here. I genuinely thought that that was an enemy running up on me, and I didn't realize it was Squad 6 lead until after I started firing. Hilariously, he thought I was enemy 2, and we ended up with a mutual team kill.
I'm hitting rally. I'm taking
Actually,
rally.
we probably need to hold on to Overground. They're pushing them pretty hard.
We got tickets 2 and 4 at this point. We're gonna get another 50 once we cap. Just give up. Yeah.
We capture Overgrown Village, and our team has an overwhelming advantage. But as the saying goes, it ain't over till it's over, and the enemy launches a mortar-deployed smokescreen to cover a counterattack.
Like 2 radios the first game.
We're losing the
Now
village
this game,
radio.
we-
Guys, spawn rally, defend the radio.
Squad 11, tell you guys to get on the raid.
Some rando.
And take it out.
He was good there. He was really good.
Yeah, he is really good.
12 too.
So much for recruiting the 7th.
Tell Dance to mute him.
I think Dance is squad leading us. Doing hard right now. We're capturing their last point right now. They're absolutely rolled.
We did. We are doing that. Close to you? It's not going
Yeah,
perfectly.
he's on the exact move.
That's okay.
He's exact mark. 1-4 observe.
Thanks.
You should be very down.
Again, you.
Good shit, boys. This win was a team effort. It wasn't just myself and Squad 6 that made this work, because we had our commander Sizkak and the line infantry squads do an absolutely killer job as the main effort on the objectives, not to mention those that were running the armor and logistics. That foundation was what allowed the efforts of us backliners to truly shine and enable a dominating victory. This round really stood out in that what I thought was going to be a terrible game turned into one of the biggest wins I've ever experienced in my squad career. I hope you all found this video entertaining and maybe you learned a thing or two as well. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.